What is newsworthy? It could be something that is uncommon, or it could be something that's common, or the uncommon in the common. So I like to follow, he's dead now, but Edward Bernays. He was the world's first real PR person. He made a PR firm after World War II. He was Freud's nephew, so this dude knows what he's talking about. And during Prohibition, USA 19, whatever it was, and it was very, very common for distilleries to go boom, explode everywhere. It was common. No one really took much notice of it anymore. It was happenstance. It was whatever. However, what was newsworthy at that time was a baby that slept through a blast. You wouldn't think so, but it was an uncommon thing that happened in the common. So all you have to do is look for a little story, a little nugget, a little edge, a little angle of how to make something that is stupidly common and mundane to you. It could be very interesting to the next person because we're all voyeuristic. Humans love voyeurism. We like knowing what's on the other side, the grass is greener, and to just know other people's stories and what they're up to, why they do it, and how they do it. Next slide, please. Be brave, say something. If it's real, it's worth it, even if it's not safe. There are so many conversations that need to be had in today's age that just are having it whispered online, whispered in the corner, but it's not being said out loud. Right? We just had a trans person on. I think that's a conversation that is required in today's age. It's no longer an option. We do need to talk about the people, their needs, their wants, their desires, and how it is that everyone can actually just be happy. Right? So say something brave, say something even if it's not safe. How many people who are journalists get death threats constantly because they're saying something worth it? It's truth, but it's so dangerous because of who's behind it, right? Next slide, please. Find the spark others miss. Be present, be curious, look closer, that's the edge. The moment that you almost skipped, that's the story. Okay, so who's the bro? TikTok guy, and he had a longboard going down a very long road, and he had a bottle of ocean spray cranberry juice, right? You wouldn't think anything of it. Dude's just going down the road, drinking some cranberry juice, listen to his vibes, and and you know what that video did? Made him millions of dollars. He almost didn't post it. It was going to be a whatever thing. He was going to work and he was just having fun, right? He posts it, it goes stupid viral. It made ocean spray juices have a massive uptick in their sales to the point where he got sponsored by them. Where now he's going around having conversations and having speeches, doing all sorts of incredible things just because he dared to post something he thought was stupid. He thought other people might think it's stupid, but in fact, it was oddly interesting to the point where it made him a lot of money. And how hard is it to move the needle on a company that is worth, I don't know how many billions of dollars, but Ocean Spray's gotta be up there, right? And for them to notice off a single video has gotta tell you something. Next slide, please. Ask better questions. Okay, here's something really neat. The smartest person in the room isn't the one with the highest IQ. It is the one who asks the best questions. Don't remember which car company it was, but group of engineers, and one group always seemed to outperform everyone else. Had no idea why. So the uppers decided to watch this group and understand what it is that they were doing to outperform every other group. And all it was one dude at lunch hour asking hypothetical if and or what questions to his engineering buddies. And because of the, hey Bob, what about this type of sort of questions, it made the team so much more productive. They came up with so much more extra things than any other group did just by asking different questions and posing different questions. Next slide, please. All right, don't just document, interpret, right? So a blast goes off, a baby is sleeping. What's your interpretation? The baby was super tired. You could add a story to it. Maybe the baby happened to have come from a flight from Nigeria and he's jet lagged and that's why he's so tired. Why is the baby tired? Why is it so tired that he can sleep through a massive distillery blast half a block away? And those things were big. Those things had shock waves and the kid stayed sleeping. And that's the newsworthy story. And that is the interpretation of that story. Super simple, super neat. And it intrigued people to go, huh? What? Why? And how? Next slide, please. The uncommon in the common, find the details, and that's your story. Like, just don't ever take your mundane life for just a mundane life. Your mundaneness is someone else's interestingness. Yes, that's a word now, and I don't care. Yep, you got it, babe. All right. So, even if you think it's dumb, take a video, take a picture, add to the story, add to the caption, use some hashtags, have some comments in there, comment on other people's stuff, have them come back to your things to comment on yours and keep the cycle going. You want to be interesting. You want to be uncommon in the uncommon. You want to see that, and that's what you want to do.